the unfortunate part of the NBA, Clark. Both of these teams are battling the injury bug right now.
Well, it's an opportunity for these teams to test their depth. I mean, a chance for guys not necessarily in the regular rotation to step up and make a contribution to winning.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Harden. Then there's Allen. Then there's Wade. And it's Tyson in at the 3 spot. Harden's shot is off. Down low. Stolen by Wade. To the middle. And the jam by Harden.
An aggressive move from Harden at the hoop. Really good to see him take it to the defense like that.
So for the Nuggets, their last game, a win against the Bulls. Murray dishes to Jones. Here's Pickett, covered by Mitchell. Jokic with his screen on Harden. Shot clock at 5, and Jokic slams it in.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him. Murray with the down.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. We discussed his plans for defending Donovan Mitchell, and he told me for as quick and athletic as Mitchell is, we can't allow him to get downhill. No free runs in the open court, no clear lanes to the bucket. And he added, that's not as easy as it sounds, but that is our goal. Back over to you guys.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. That free throw, no good.
And Allen impacts the game on all levels. This kid has what it takes.
And he's good on the second. This has truly been a special era, Clark, for this Nuggets franchise.
You know, it has been. There's no denying it. Over the last 5 years, they've held the second-best regular season record after the Celtics. Of course, the franchise got its first NBA title in 2023, thanks to the all-time greatness of Nikola Jokic.
So it's the Cavaliers now. Denver able to drain the 3. Murray against Harden. Jam by Harden.
You see it less often, but make no mistake now, given the opportunity, the beer can still throw it down on your head.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. Pass to Pickett. Back to Murray. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Jones looking for an opening to the wing right side. Jokic draws the double. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Last time they met in Cleveland.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Clearly, that was the overriding factor. A double-digit advantage on the boards. They just pounded them inside.
Now here's Jones. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Jokic sets the screen for Jones. That 3 off the mark. And so Harden will bring it up for Cleveland. It's stolen by Jones. Murray left side. Jokic kicks to Jones. From past the arc. And again, Denver no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Tyson, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Pickett. Back to Murray. Now Brown. He had 10 points in the win against the Bulls in Chicago. Clock at 6. Free throw line jump shot. Rebounded by Allen.
very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Mitchell. Jacks up a three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot three. And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. And the NBA starting, Greg, to enter the third act of the regular season. A lot of teams looking for that extra gear right now.
Yeah, some fans might think that everything is decided at this point of the season, but there's a lot of games left and nothing is written in stone.
He hits the second from the line.
And we've seen Mitchell go up against much larger defenders throughout his career. And the reason he makes it look so easy is because of that 6'10" wingspan. Keep in mind, he stands at 6'1", but that's incredible length at his height.
And he nails the third. And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003, soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Here's Murray. He's coming off a 28-point game against Chicago. Pass to Pickett. Jones against Wade. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Murray, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Strong finish by Murray. Jamal Murray is simply a bucket. He's a scorer.
Wade outside. Back to Harden. The tray. Jokic grabs the miss. The Nuggets trail by 3. Out to the right wing. Pass to Pickett. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And ball handlers like Mitchell really elevate your offense. It's his precision passing to pass the basketball at the right time. Really a terrific ability.
Here's Pickett following the score by Cleveland. Here's Brown. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists tonight.
When you find some room, take advantage. Rise up and fire.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
Here's Pickett. And it's sent back by Allen.
When attacking the rim, you have to account for Allen because he is more than willing to meet.
Mitchell outside. Wade outside. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. Jones, no luck.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
Here's Tyson. He drains the quick shot. Tyson's got his second basket of the night.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Here's Murray. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. Out to the right wing. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
That was just a bad pass. There's no other way to describe it. It happens, but that was bad.
Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for the Nuggets. Cleveland's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Mitchell against Brown. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Oh, a fearless play by Mitchell. Sinks his shot while being fouled, and now he'll get to the line.
For Cleveland, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. Free throw drops for Mitchell. The Nuggets trail by 5. Pass to Brown. Back to Murray. From the wing. That shot, no good. Harden with the defensive effort. Mitchell passes to Harden. Cleveland moving it around. From deep. Bangs home the trifecta. And now it's an 8-point Cleveland lead.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Cleveland also making some changes. Sam Merrill comes in for Jarrett Allen. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for James Harden. Nuggets have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Brown deciding where to go with it. That one goes in. Jokic has got his 3rd bucket of the night. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Schroeder kicks to Wade. Roll on the wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Oh, nice touch there by Mitchell. Easy to misjudge that mid-range jumper.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, guys. Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home. Something that's more important than basketball. Back to you, Kevin.
Some good perspective. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Can't nail the jumper. The Nuggets trail by 6. Jones kicks to Brown. Jokic sets the screen for Hardaway. Back to Brown. Jokic, that's a 2-pointer. It's rebounded by Schroeder. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Pass to Merrill. On the wing, Mitchell. Here's Tyson. There's the pick. Beyond the arc. Good on the 3-point shot. Tyson's got 7.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Brown with the screen on Mitchell. In the corner, Hardaway with it. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
That's just too easy. You got to offer more resistance. I mean, Hardaway Jr., very dangerous once he gets this type of position.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 from 3-point land here in the first quarter. Pass to Mitchell. Over Brown. A second chance effort. And Wade with the lay-in. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
There's 1:47 left in the first quarter of the game. Brown wide open. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Over the seasons, you can tell Brown has put in the work and has turned himself into a really good catch-and-shoot guy.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Nuggets with some changes. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jokic. Zeke Naji comes in for Jones. And Murray subbed in for Christian Brown. 1:39 left in the first quarter. Nance sets a screen for Harden. Over Murray. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. He's got 11.
Did not take him long to get into the flow of this game, knocking down 5 of his first 7 shots.
People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Now Ellis following the three-point attempt by Jamal Murray. Merrill on the wing. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Outside Hardaway. Traps in the tray. Hardaway has got 5 now.
Hardaway Jr. rises and fires with great confidence from there.
Nance finds Ellis. And Merrill has it in the corner. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
From deep, Harden. That one's not going to go. James Harden getting it done for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Right back after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Harden out there with Ellis. Then it's Sam Merrill. And it's Nance. And it's Tomlin in at the 4 spot. Stolen by Ellis. Here's Tomlin, guarded by Holmes. And the rejection by Holmes. Harden against Murray. Pass to Brown. On the wing, Hardaway. 5 on the clock. He nails it, and we're tied up. Hardaway's got 8.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And here's Nance. A three-pointer, no good.
I think adrenaline was a factor there. He wanted to hit that answer 3 so badly.
Murray kicks to Holmes. Murray outside. 5 to shoot. Hardaway, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Nance. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Denver.
Zeke Naji.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Harden. Harden finishing inside.
A proven scorer. When Harden gets into a flow like this, he can pile up the points.
The Nuggets trail. Murray, the pass to Valanciunas. Now here's Hardaway. Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Merrill gets the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Murray, the pass to Valanciunas. Pass to Hardaway. And here is Murray, guarded by Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hardaway with a wide-open look. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 5th assist in this one. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Jokic has checked in for Denver. And Cleveland also making a change. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Keon Ellis. Here's Harden. He's got 13. Shoots the 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Brown the pass to Murray. Left side Hardaway. And they recover it.
Boy, that quick trigger mindset when Hardaway Jr. is firing away like this, you know he's feeling it.
Throw on the wing. And here's Nance. Scoreless thus far. Here's Harden. And trying to break loose. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Nance.
Well, I tell you what, with Harden, sometimes it seems the more the defense bodies him up, the more determined and effective he is in scoring.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. It's stolen by Nance. Mitchell with it. Picked up by Brown. Kept alive. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Denver making a switch here. Holmes checked in. A switch here also for Cleveland. Tyson's checked in. Clark, more so than ever, NBA offenses are putting the ball in the hands of their stars and letting them go to work.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, that's because NBA offense is all about creating space, and usually your star players can do that with a high level of skill, speed, shot making, and playmaking. You can create it with strength as well, playing through a guy like Jokic, Giannis, and Luka.
And so here's Cleveland after Jamal Murray was able to get that triple. Hits it from three-point range.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I would.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. In the corner, Holmes with it. And again, it's the Nuggets from deep.
Boy, as a shooter, if you've got space, Jokic will find you. It's as simple as that.
Mitchell looking it over. Pass to Harden. Here's Mitchell. Launches it. It's rebounded by Jamal Murray. Down low. Covered by Mitchell. Holmes with a screen on Harden. And here's Jokic. Now Cleveland moving it up. From 8. Harden caps off the break.
Boy, that was a masterful read from the talented Harden. I mean, he's at his best when he's attacking in the open court. Nobody better.
Harden against Murray. To the paint. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Denver getting their last shot to go. From deep, Harden. That's no good. Miss number 5 against 14 mates. Here's Murray. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
And when healthy, Murray is a force to be reckoned with, because he can go get baskets against tough defense, and he can also make plays for others.
Jared Allen's checked in for Cleveland. Dean Wade comes in for Sam Merrill. He's perfect from the line this time.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Pass to Allen. The 3 from Harden. And Brown pulls it down.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Mitchell outside. Wade outside, trying to find Harden, and he's got it now. Fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. So it'll be James Harden shooting. It's going to be on Jamal Murray. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Denver?
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
You know, I also like the fact they've been really aggressive in attacking from behind the arc. They could do a lot of damage from there tonight.
Denver's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Jones sets the pick for Hardaway. Here's Jokic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jared Allen.
That's a nice job by Jokic, getting fouled in the act, and we know he's going to cash in most times.
Denver shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the first one at the line is good. Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Well, Clark, we've all heard the stats on Nikola Jokic, but it doesn't tell the entire story, does it?
No, it doesn't tell the whole story, but it tells you a series of stories. I mean, Jokic is like the encyclopedia of basketball, Kevin. I mean, I just love watching him play. I mean, this guy does it his own way at his own pace, and his skill level is off the charts. His shot making is remarkable. His unorthodox way of doing what he does is a treat for all spectators of the game.
On defense, Denver. It's a 3-point game. Mitchell passes to Wade. Here's Tyson. They set the pick. Launches from deep. Rebounded by Pickett.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Inside, it's tipped. Stolen by Wade. To the inside. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell getting it done inside.
And bursting through inside. So difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
Denver's gone 4 of 7 on 3-point shots in the second quarter. Here's Pickett. Hasn't made one yet. 6 on the shot clock. It's good from long range. Jones has got the lead up to 4 now for the Nuggets.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
Cavaliers shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Back to Schroeder. Mitchell against Brown. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mitchell. And Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And it's sent back by Allen. Out to Wade. There's the triple. Drains it from beyond the arc. Wade's got 5 now.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Denver shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks. The Cavaliers trying to make the most of their championship window. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "What I've learned is that this isn't forever. We're not invincible. You have to appreciate this because it doesn't come around too often. Not every locker room is like this." Back to you guys.
Connected and driven. Allie, we appreciate the report. Here's Hardaway. The Cavaliers making the shot. Launches a 3 on the basket by Jones. 9 points in the game so far.
And he's on a good pace here from three-point range. Made 1 in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
Allen, a screen on Hardaway. Wound up there for Allen. Pass to Mitchell. There's the 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Hardaway. And the call up against Jokic. That'll be his second foul of the game. Brown is checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. The Cavaliers leading. Here's Mitchell. Did you see that? Donovan Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Brown outside. Pass to Jokic over Allen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much. You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter, but right now he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
And Jokic drops them both.
When your big man can knock down free throws, that's a bonus for sure.
Mitchell dishes to Schroeder. 36 seconds left in the second quarter. Out to Wade. Pass to Tyson. For 3, Mitchell. And Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And here is Brown. Back to Jokic. Here's Brown. And another miss by Denver. Schroeder surveying the floor. Wade from outside, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Cavaliers lead by 1. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
James, scoring seems to come easy for you. What's your mentality out there?
I just like to have fun. You know, it's all for the kids. It's all for the fans. You know, I think that's what we're here for. And so, you know, guys, just go out there and compete, have fun, and just play hard.
Well, the kids are getting a great show tonight. Good luck in the second half.
Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
Taking a look here at Denver, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
And moving on to the Cavaliers' first half. It's a close one through 2 quarters.
Their effort on the offensive glass has set a strong message. They're not going to be pushed around, and they're going to battle and outwork you.
Like I outwork you every day, Kenny. I'm just saying.
I outworked both of you, and it ain't even close. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. They trail by 1. They've got Jones. He's out there with Christian Brown. Jamal Murray is out there with Jokic. And it's Pickett in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Brown's shot is off. Cleveland with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
Hey, you know what he lacks in size, he makes up for with his vertical.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Here's Brown. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Harden draws the double. To the middle. That shot misses. Good defense by Jokic. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Pickett for the lead. Murray against Harden. Murray, no good. Murray's gone 2 for 7, struggling a bit. Wound up there for Allen. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Boy, Allen always a threat, especially when you give him room to run. He's capable of banging it home.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Murray outside. Pass to Brown. Puts up a 3. Hands it from downtown.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
And for Christian Brown, 3 high school state titles. Then a national championship in college. And now Clark, an NBA champion in Denver.
Yeah, you can count the guys that have done that in the history of the NBA on maybe 2 hands. It might only be 1. You'd have to categorize him as a winner, if nothing else. I mean, and his game is all about quality. I mean, he does everything. He moves well without it. He can shoot it. He can drive it. He defends well. I mean, he's just a throwback all-around good guard.
And there it is for him. Harden's got 25 points in the game.
Nice little bounce in their step since the break. 3 for 4 to start the half.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Let's use this break to look at the teams that over the past month have been tremendous at converting turnovers into points. In third, the Cavaliers.
Yeah, I mean, their defense has been really good, and it's led to a lot of easy opportunities on offense. Creating points off turnovers has been key.
Jokic with a screen on Harden and out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. Let's see the stat sheet here for Jarrett Allen. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Mitchell outside. Wade outside. Lets the three fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And it's a 4-point Cleveland lead.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Denver passing it around. Jones from outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Jones has got 12.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Here's Mitchell. Denver able to drain the 3.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Now, here's Jokic. 14 points for him. A nice shot by Brown.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks Chelsea.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. Denver able to drain the 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Jones. Now, here's Jokic. Not a lot of room. Here's Brown. No good from outside. For 3, Mitchell. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic just got rebound number 13 with that last one. Murray surveying the D. Back to Jokic. It's Jokic inside.
And right now, Jokic has it going on. He's doing whatever he wants to out there.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Pass to Tyson. Mitchell kicks to Wade. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Wade's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Cleveland. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. A baseline J. That's short off the rim.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Harden the pass to Wade. From down in the low post, it goes. Wade's got 10 points now just in this quarter. And not even 3 quarters out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Now, here's Jokic. 16 points for him. 6 to shoot. Over Allen. And that one's good, Jokic. Jokic has got 18 points.
Jokic has such an efficient, soft stroke, especially from this in-between area.
Screen by Allen. Mitchell wide open. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Murray. 11th in scoring. And his sweet shooting stroke places him in the top 15 league-wide in three-point percentage. You've got to play him tight.
And as you said, dropping dimes at a top 5 pace. He's in total command of his team. They look to him for leadership, and he does not disappoint. Here's Pickett. He has yet to score. Murray, no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And it's Allen slamming it down.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Cleveland leading by 4, executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Fouled beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnover, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
Denver making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. And the second free throw, good. It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far. For Denver, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Pass to Jones. Jokic high post, working on Allen. Jokic finds Hardaway. Just 5 to shoot, and that one is good. Jokic has got 20.
When Jokic is rolling like this, it's a beautiful thing to watch, and there's not a lot the defense can do. The Joker, as a matchup, is a nightmare.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. Mitchell outside. Pass to Tyson. Harden outside. Harden accelerates. Nobody near Allen. No good with the triple. Denver's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there.
Brown does a lot of stuff well, but I think he's at his best in the open floor.
Cleveland's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Here's Harden. Harden will not be denied.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
The Nuggets trail by 5. Pass to Brown. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Brown can finish above the rim with no problem. Yes, indeed, he can bounce.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Harden the pass away. Back to Harden. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Nuggets. Here's Brown. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Brown is attacking at will right now. And when he does that, it gives his team more options out there on the floor.
Now Cleveland shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Mitchell outside. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Wade finds Mitchell. Harden outside to the paint. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Harden. Harden's got 4 assists in the game.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Now here's Murray. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at Denver. Right now they're locked into 3rd place in the conference, looking to get a high seed for the playoffs.
And you know, for the Nuggets, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. this is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Denver. While there's a break in the action, here are the real stats, the real scores from the real NBA, revealing the top three-point shooters. You take a look at Merrill, one of the best shooters in the NBA, top 5 in the league at this moment.
What a percentage that is for him from three-point range this season. His deep touch is about as good as you're going to see.
Now here's Ellis. No scoring in this one. Pass to Schroeder. They set the pick. Here is Nance. Jokic defending. 4 on the clock. Here's Merrill. The Cavaliers with another miss. The Nuggets trail by 3. Here's Hardaway, and again it's Denver.
You know, so active on the offensive ends is Hardaway Jr. You can tell he feels comfortable taking quick shots like that one.
Schroeder passes to Nance. Here's Merrill. Ellis outside. Back to Merrill. Misses the 3.
Look, bad shooting nights happen to everybody. He's just got to feel fortunate that his teammates have picked up the slack for him.
As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Here's Merrill. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Nance dishes to Schroeder. It's Ellis on the wing. Here's Tomlin. And the 3 off target. Here's the Nuggets with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
The first free throw is good. No good on the second free throw. Cavaliers trailing. Schroeder outside. Back to Nance. Pass to Ellis. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
We've got 1:08 left here in the third quarter. Nance sets a screen for Schroeder. 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Tomlin. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Denver's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Brown outside. Pass to Strother. And they get it back. Jokic with the screen on Schroeder. Brown kicks to Jokic. Second shot opportunity. Jokic fighting through contact.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Schroeder with the ball. Still scoreless. Nance a screen on Brown. Pass to Tomlin. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Denver Nuggets. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. Back right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So on the floor for Cleveland, we've got Harden. He's out there with Keon Ellis. Sam Merrill out there with Larry Nance. And it's Tomlin in at the force. Really left alone that time. Murray's got the lead up to 7 now for Denver.
That's his second made three, first of this half.
And it's Ellis penetrating. Harden bounce pass. Nance. And Nance slams it in.
And it's in Larry Nance Jr.'s blood. Remember, his dad, Larry Sr., won the first ever dunk contest.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. The kick out to Brown. And it's off from three-point range. The Cavaliers trail by 5. And the jam by Larry Nance.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, and for them to reduce the lead, they should keep the pace brisk. I mean, that's how they've generated the highest quality shots.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. At the elbow, it's Valanciunas. Pass to Hardaway. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Hardaway's got 21.
We are seeing Hardaway Jr. at his very best. Sometimes he flat out can simply take over games with his scoring ability.
Now, here is Harden. As James Harden's career has gone on, Clark, he has crept his way up the all-time scorers list.
Yeah, it's kind of been a low-key stealth march, if you will. I mean, as long as he stays healthy, I think he's going to end up cracking the top 10 in all-time assists and maybe even go higher up that list.
You throw good, James Harden.
Harden's a guy who really had an old man's game back when he was a young man. It worked then, and it certainly is working now.
And Cleveland making a change here. Ryan's checked in. Now here's Murray. Hardaway from outside. Bryant with the rebound.
Can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
Look, the intentions were good. I like the unselfishness, but the execution, a lot to be desired.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Tomlin's checked in. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Harden against Murray. Pass to Valanciunas. Valanciunas sets a screen for Hardaway. And Valanciunas penetrating. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And how about the awareness from Valanciunas? He read the pick and roll coverage there. Beautiful.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Here's Tomlin. Nance a screen on Murray. The shot's good from Nance.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Now here's Hardaway. He's defended by Merrill. Hardaway kicks to Murray. It's stolen by Nance. Ellis outside. Back to Harden. Clock at 6. Merrill on the wing. And they're unable to get the time past it there. The Nuggets leading by 3. And that's a foul called on Keon Ellis. That is his first foul of the game. Jokic, he's checked in for Valanciunas. And Cleveland with a change here too. Mitchell's checked in. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Jokic sets the screen for Hardaway. Down low. And Jokic with the basket on the assist from Hardaway. Jokic has got 10 points here in the second half. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Harden the pass to Nance. Back to Harden. Pass to Mitchell. Mitchell on the move. And he lays it straight in. Mitchell's got 23 points.
Again, it's Donovan Mitchell with a huge night. One of the premier players in our league.
Nuggets have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Jokic with his screen on Harden. Murray kicks to Jokic. 5 to shoot. Denver needs to get off his shot. And here's Brown outside. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Mitchell. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Harden finds Nance. Now Mitchell. That one off the back iron and out. Now Murray. Jokic a screen. Murray the pass to Jokic. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Jones checked in for the Nuggets. Christian Brown comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Cleveland making a change here. And it's Harden with the ball for the Cavaliers. Mitchell outside. Back to Harden. Wade a screen on Murray. The 3 from Harden. And Jokic with the rebound.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Brown the bounce pass. Kicks it out to Jones. Jokic on the follow. Jokic has got 12 points here in the second half.
A guy who always seems to be in the right place at the right time. Jokic on top of that one.
Harden against Murray. Here's Wade, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Denver making a switch here. Pickett's checked in. Allen's checked in for Cleveland. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Pickett, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Harden outside for Murray. The Cavaliers with another miss. Nuggets have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Here's Pickett. Good on the shot. Now it's a 7-point Nugget lead.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Harden. Good defense by Jokic.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And it's Jones, that time on the assist by Murray. Murray's got 9 assists now tonight.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Murray against Harden. Here's the screen. Pass to Tyson. Shot clock at 5. Allen. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Boy, nice mobility from the 5. Allen is very active offensively.
And here is Murray. He is just playing at a very high level now.
Making plays for himself and others. I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, his next assist will give him a double-double.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Wade finds Mitchell. Here's Tyson. This one for three. It's hauled in by Jokic.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backcourt.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Murray outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Murray's got the lead up to 12 now for Denver.
That's now his second three-pointer of the half and his third of the night.
And here's Harden for three. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Harden. That one's off, still out of sync.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Now Jokic. Jokic draws the double. The long shot, no good.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Here's the floater. 2 points. That one goes.
He's doing everything he can, though he might have to do even more.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use the clock here.
Yeah, that goes in.
Well, that's a nice take and make by Murray, a scoring guard with tremendous skills and confidence.
Defensive foul. Jalen Tyson. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for one, Jamal Murray.
That one misses for Murray.
To get where you want to go as a team, you need big game players. There's no way around it. And historically, Murray tends to play his best on the biggest stage.
And the call up against Jokic. That's his third foul of the game. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. He flies in for the alley-oop flush.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Jokic, nice use of the glass on the finish.
Have a lot of respect for Jokic's feel for the game. He plays the right way, sees everything, great vision, and he processes what he sees so quickly.
Now here's Harden. Now Mitchell. Mitchell is double. Allen finishes inside on the nice dish.
Boy, exhibiting toughness right there and persistence. Allen might have been fouled on that inside basket.
Now here's Murray. One more assist, Clark. He'll have a double-double.
They've relied on him to help control the pace and flow of this offense, and he's doing a nice job of it.
Now here's Jones. Jokic, 6 on the shot clock, showing the moves down low.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Denver.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
This team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And so now on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
Most definitely. I mean, even though you see opponents outside of your conference only twice a year, you still don't want to have that feeling of being swept.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jokic.
Well, I thought the job he did on the glass was absolutely terrific. Extremely physical. He left it all out there tonight.
And so it's Cleveland with it after Jamal Murray was able to get that triple. Wade, here's Harden. Mitchell outside. Misses the three. Here's Pickett, covered by Mitchell. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Let's send it over to Allie LaForce. She's standing by with our player of the game.
Nikola, congratulations on the win. What does a win like this say about your team?
I mean, we are looking for each other. We are finding it. When we start playing like we're supposed to play, we are really good. So hopefully we're going to continue to play like this.
Thanks, Nikola. Back to you guys.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.